Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Miss Meinzen really demonstrates what reflection is through the things that we do in TOK. I'm thankful for Miss Meinzen because she has really helped influence people, and I also feel as though more people have become happy due to the happiness that she demonstrates in the classroom.
Mr. Guajardo is reflective because part of what he does in his class is talk about things in the world that have to deal with Spanish culture, and then he's really good at promoting reflection in his class on global ideas.
I think Mr. Hoagland does a really good job at staying balanced because he works really hard and he does really well at teaching, and he also makes a lot of time for having fun and going on trips.
I think the learner profile trait for Mrs. Draper is balanced because she's always on top of her things. She does yoga, and she really knows what she wants to do and how to do it, and she'll help you with that.
I think Mrs. Guajardo is knowledgeable because she's able to recognize the needs of each and every single student and teach to that student and be able to grow and progress them individually, and recognizing that and being able to have that be something very inherent is immensely valuable.
Okay, if I had to associate Miss Popick with one word, it would definitely be knowledgeable. And I think that's for two main reasons. I think first, clearly when we're listening to her present different information, she's extremely well versed on the information she's providing to us, whether it be about Shakespeare or Truman Capote's background. I also think that she is very well able to present information to us and really get us engaged so that we can become knowledgeable as well. She really takes time to delve into a lot of the information that she knows is going to help us become interested in the topic, and I think that that's key to really building a base for knowledge.
Mr. Franklin is probably the embodiment of an open-minded trait. He always lets us run with our ideas, and he's always open to trying out his own new ideas. I think that really allows him to let his open-mindedness shine.
Mr. Gordy is open-minded. He's always willing to open his mind to new ideas from students. He is always extremely open to finding new ideas for how we students learn and finding a way for us to feel comfortable in his classroom. Mr. Gordy is a very open-minded person to pretty much everything out there.
I think Mr. Torfin is an inquirer because he's always seeking out new knowledge, and he always takes time to learn something new, or maybe learn some new concept that was brought up in class. He's just a really fun guy to talk to, and he really cares.
I gave Mrs. Borgman inquiry because she always was willing to help me with my EE and was willing to go above and beyond to help me figure out things with my EE and find sources for it.
So, beyond taking on our class, Mr. Fitz is a risk taker because he runs marathons and he's never afraid to tell us how things are. And I really respect that in him.
Okay, I think Mr. Wallace is a risk taker because he really pushes us as students to try to learn as much as we can. It's really rare to have a teacher who's so comfortable not only pushing students, but he has a very fun relationship with us because we're allowed to make fun of him and he does the same to us. So it's really, I think, kind of a close bond that's hard to establish, but I'm really thankful for it.
When thinking of Miss Lynn and all of the IB characteristics that there are, there's one that describes her in particularly, and that would be communicator. And that's for two specific reasons. One, because even though we're a bunch of IB kids, we don't have all that much of common sense, and she's willing to re-explain things over and over again in class. And two, because she's willing to communicate with us on our deadlines for homework all the time. From all of us, Miss Lynn, thank you.
I think Miss Conaway is an amazing communicator because when I was really struggling with math, she was able to communicate the concepts to me in a way that I could understand, in a way that I could comprehend and apply it in the future. And I'm really thankful for her because she helped me in a time when I was struggling. I'm really thankful for Bagwell because she's very principled and keeps our class on task all the time, and she never lets anything slide, so we always get our stuff done, and it really helps us be successful in life and in our classes.
Mr. Borgman is principled because he has this set out rules that
he sticks to always, and I've been able to learn how to work hard to achieve your goals, and you know, there's no shortcuts. He's taught us that through his principled nature, and he's inspired me to be a better person and to work hard to get what you want.
I think Mr. Steele is a thinker because he always makes connections across scientific disciplines in his class. He's always thinking about students' needs. He was really helpful to me when I needed some extra time on tests and when I needed just some support in my life. I'm really thankful about how he teaches holistically and how supportive he has been as a teacher and a person.
Mr. Moore the thinker because he's always giving us new ideas for projects and new ways to improve things, and he really is great at supporting us and helping us feel like equals with him and making us feel really confident about the pieces we produce.
Mason is one of the most caring teachers. He always makes sure that everyone feels like they're a part of a family and band. He always asks like how your day is, how you're doing, if you're happy, and that's why I think he's one of the most caring teachers we have.
Miss Kessler is caring because even though we might be some of the worst Spanish students of all time, she has always stuck with us and made sure that we were in the place we needed to be for any tests, any studying, any paperwork, anything.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.